Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So we're going to start with those Dragon Ball eyes right in the middle with their frown, that W shape that's right in the middle of their eyes. So we're just down in the bottom half of our page this time to fit in the Super Saiyan Dragon Ball hairstyle. So we're going to start with this W, like so. And then you can bring this line up in the middle of it. So now we can do the eyebrows that come out both sides of that. So we will curl this line up and over like that. So when you get to the end, it's got a straight line like that. And then we're going to bring the bottom up, and as we go up we get wider, like so. Then we'll do the same on this side. So we do the bottom line coming up to there, has a straight line on the end. It actually comes under Gohan's hair, and then we're gonna go thin on the bottom and then back up to there. Then his eyes, those box-like Dragon Ball eyes, we have a line comes down here, and we have a small one here, and then we join these together just across like so. We have his green eye inside, and you can only see he's frowning, so you can only see a curved line here and a smaller one in there. Then we do the same over here, so we have a straight line like this, and another one there, and then a small one there, and then his iris inside there as well, curving both sides. Of course, if I go too fast, just hit pause, guys. Very simple, just hit that pause button. It'll slow down the video for you. And I would say use a pencil and an eraser, just to make sure you can get rid of any mistakes or anything like that. So his nose right down here, so very simple. We have a curved line, straight line down like this, and then the very tip of his nose is pointy and it comes across there. You can add a bit of a shadow on this side then, just a little triangle, just like that. That Dragon Ball style nose, very small. And then in Dragon Ball style, the mouth is real close to the nose, so he's real serious, he's frowning, so he's just a straight mouth line across like that, maybe with a little line down like there. He's a line under there just for his chin. And then we have those Dragon Ball lines underneath his eyes, those dashes that come underneath those eyes, like so. And then the same on the other side, like that. And Gohan in this, he's got tears in his eyes. So they're done in white just in the anime, I think, but we can add just some sort of bubbles coming across his eyes just like this. And then the same maybe over here. So he's kind of crying, you know, he's got that real serious tears in his eyes kind of look. These bubbles that come in, and maybe one comes over his eye just here, starting to cry maybe. He's got some blood coming from his lip, so just like a line coming down here from his mouth. And he's got some scratch marks just on his cheek here, like this. Just hatching lines, like so. And then his chin, just down here, real pointy, like that. And then this is going to come up to his jaw. This stops just underneath in line with his eyebrow, the edge of his eyebrow there, and then it comes up the other side. So we'll do the same over here, like so, and then this is going to come up. It's going to meet his hair and his ears. So he has his fringe on this side, so this one comes up, stops just in line with his bottom eyelid because he has a big line of hair that comes down there. Now, so his ear then on this side comes around like this, and comes back down to his jaw. And in there, of course, we have all those lines for bones and ligaments. There's many different ways to do it, but you can do this way if you like. So we have a bump there. This is going to curve up. And then we have the top lines. So they have a line that curves around the top of his ear. You can feel these in your own ear with your hand. We have those lines. And then the inner ear bumps just there. And maybe one more line just there. So his ear on the other side is behind a piece of hair that just comes down here. So we'll draw that in first. So it's just above, starts just above his brow, just there. So it's right up here and it curves all the way. It's going to come all the way past his eyebrow, past his jaw, down to a point, and it goes back up the other side, all the way around like so, and then we have another line just inside there as well, like that. So then his ear is just behind this, so we have, it's in line with this one, so we have his earlobe comes up like that. Then it comes out the other side, and the top, so they line up, is just about here. So this one then curves down and then back in, and then the other side comes back in here. Then we have the bones and ligaments inside there as well. Curve line up like that, another one beside it. And then some lumps and bumps down here on the bottom, just like here. Now, so we have his sideburns and his hair that comes around his fringe. So we will do a straight line here. And now this curves around, starts to travel up this way. And it's going to come in around here all the way to this fringe. So it's going to come up around into there. And then we can bring it across to this fringe, just across to here. And then imagine this keeps going underneath that fringe and then comes out the other side, and then comes down, and then joins his face just down here. Then he has brows just here, so he has just above his eyes, a frown line just there. He's a line for his temple, the side of his head, just there. Another brow on the other side, like this. And then one right down the middle. And of course he has some blood and scratch marks and things on his forehead, so we will add those. So scratch marks lightly, just adding some hatching lines, as thin as you can go, like this. And he has some blood coming down his temple here as well. Just a thicker black line then. And some here too. Now, so Super Saiyan 2 hair. Spiky. loads of them, loads of hair spikes coming up. So we'll be patient and we'll do our best. So we have a small one coming out from the ear here. So then this spike's back here. And then we have the next one coming up. Down like that. These get gradually bigger as we go up and around. So next one. There. Spikes up this way. Doesn't have to be exactly like mine, guys. Of course, you're just trying to get the general idea, the general sort of shape for his hair. This one then bigger, comes down. In all the way then to his ear. Comes down, touches the next one. So you see the pattern now. So this one comes down this way. Into there. And then it comes back in. And then the next one touches that next piece of hair. So the spike is here, I think. Yeah. And down all the way to there. And this comes down towards the middle of his head to there. And then the next one comes off this direction, real big now, going up here, and then comes back down. Then we have another one coming up the middle to about here, and then we're going to bring it down the other side. Just down to here. It's a big one in the middle, and then the next one comes down there. And then we're going to come down this side with this one. This is a big one now, comes all the way down to his fringe, just down here. See that? So with this one, there's one in between these two. So we'll bring this one down. Let's see. Pretty much nearly goes all the way down towards the middle of his fringe, like so. And then this makes another one that comes up. So we're going to bring this up now, all the way up to there, comes back down. And now we have a big one in the middle here. So it comes all the way up to the top of this spike, then comes back down to all the way down to there. Like so. Now we'll go back over here and finish these ones. So we have another spike here, and this one comes down. Then we have the next one just here, and then this comes all the way down, side of his head, real big, down to here, and then comes in towards the side of his head just here. And so then we have another smaller one just here, and then touches the next one. This one comes down longer, comes down right in just behind the ear here, this one, just into there. And then we have a couple of smaller ones starting here, come out and down, and then a real little small one just there beside his ear. like so. And now we can add all those Dragon Ball hair lines. So there's lots of sort of textures and lines for his hair just coming out from his head and down these long pieces of hair, like so. Another one here, big long one here. Another one just here. There, that way. Another one curving up that way. And then we have some in the middle one. Just one on the back one maybe, one there. And one coming down here. One there. Like so. Another one coming up here. Going at this. This is just giving texture to the shapes that we drew. Very simple. One this way. One that way. That way. Just down here. There. One here. There. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's his hair. So now we can do his neck and shoulders and chest. So we have 2 lines just coming down from his jaw, just here for his neck muscles, like so. Then we have his trapezius, just coming down this way. Another one on this side. And then these touch his clothing that come all the way down just across, and it's all ripped. So we have just coming down this way, and you can add like various scratch marks, not scratch marks, sorry, tear marks, zigzags, raggedy clothes. And when you get to the middle where his chin is, just underneath his chin, we're going to start going back up this way. So it's going to go zigzag all the way to there. In there then you have his chest muscles. So we have 2 lines that come across like this, and then another one coming across like that. So just 2 bumps for the top of his chest muscles. And then he has more neck muscles in there. One that way, one coming up that way. 2 more just on the side, 1, 2, and then an Adam's apple, like so. And then the middle line for his chest, and then the bottom of his chest, just here. And then the rest of his clothes just coming out across his shoulder. So we have scratch marks there, and then some lines that come across for his clothing. So it's like across, down, it's because we have a fold. We go across, and then some zigzags for ripped clothes again, like that. And then his shoulder will be in here, but we'll do the rest of his sleeves of his clothes first. So this comes down, we have some rips, and then down to there. And then his shoulder comes down this side. Down like that. You can do the same thing over the other side. So we have some ripped clothing. We have his bumps for the folds of his clothes. So we have one there, another one, and then across, and then some zigzag rips like that. Don't have to be the same on both sides, of course. And then this is going to come down same manner as this one, diagonally down like that. And then his other shoulder comes down there. Of course, there's some fold lines on his clothes as well, just following the shape of his body, coming down in here. Same over here. And there's some scratch marks on his chest, shoulders, and neck as well. And that's it. How to draw Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.